Now, I may not be a business mogul, but business 101, and it's always stand on agreed terms. And if you are not paid for the first service, don't render a second service. Business 101. But sometimes, ube to me I kinda to the extent say, ube ending up like this very lady. Just say on this Snapchat gang, on member back home, there's some more friend Olisto, Olivia. Acquire business, there's a lady here. Olivia Trinity, I'm a lady, no. And we're on CID, police headquarters, or no. Now we say they do compare the but Rebecca just the chain. Finally, on the gist number from part 1 to 10. Hi, Gossip 24. And our part 11. Make sure you subscribe button. So now I click the notification icon. So feel free. Check out your comment section and share videos. So I'm out for some new. Let's go straight to the story. It's this was lady who was screen see. Your friend Ida is CEO of Niscakes. And this lady so who was screen see. Your friend Olivia. And I just saw a member of Snapchat gang. Who does in the squad. Olivia a member of Snapchat gang. And say I just want to see a CEO of Olisto. Now Olivia no restaurants. And Ida and so a baker, this or no sooner a cake near dear and your manama. It's young who ye say Ida started a posting on a Snapchat and a TikTok, so saying I will be taking advantage of your Nasemi now, Ghana police for Emma. So we posting, so I trying to send there 2 envelope and I may say, Ida, if I just in the brass. I said walk police station. If I just walk police station, and Ida didn't send the buy. According to Ida, some kind of it was in the month of April, and another for be our multimedia friend. Say Obi, here baker, no, Obi here baker for whatever reason. No, now for not catching them. When I for not catching anybody, be Olivia. It's on why I don't know Olivia friend. It's Olivia friend. No, that's a company in Alice or Olivia and say oh shooter ebe basso. Na shoot na ebe basso no be here or no Ida no. So ba be buano. Na Ida say obi so Olivia say now what bibi. Olivia say only ni 3,000. Nice or no Ida no. And e dey no money na beba. Na Ida ni okay. So sana tie dia. Say dey me to me nya invoice ma. Na bia say me ba. Na ye wia na me hu e car mabo. Na wo Olivia no wetua me.
Call. I was at work and I picked up the call and it was a lady said, "Oh, my name is Olivia. I wanted a baker. To bake at my place." And I was like, "Okay, which kind of a baker? Because we have beginner bakers, we have assistants, and then we have recipe developers like senior bakers. Which one do you want?" And he said, "Oh, because my friend that gave my number said I was a baker, she thought she could employ me." And I said, "Oh, I don't need a job that by the grace of God, I rather have girls that have graduated and they are still here. I could help you get a worker if that's what you want." And he said, "Oh, sorry, she didn't know I was a business owner." And I said, "Oh, that's fine, we are good." And I asked her, "Do you have your own recipes? What kind of a baker do you want?" I said, "She doesn't have anything. She's just starting the bakery brand." And I said, "Oh, in this industry, you should either have a senior baker developing your own taste for you, or you go for somebody that you already have a recipe. She's only coming to bake and go." And so she didn't know about all these things. So to me, I thought she was a beginner business person. Like I thought she needed the help because she was so anxious and said she had someone that she promised her she was going to work with her, but the person disappointed her. So she needed it on an emergency. And I said, "Okay, when does she need the baker?" And she said, "Oh, she has a shoot coming on in, I think, the following day or so." And then I had to, she has to make sure she get the baker before the shoot because they are baking on set. And I said, "Okay, the way you are speaking, I'm also a woman and I'm a business person. I understand. So don't worry. I'll fix things and I will see." And I said, "So what do you want so that we'll know the financial aspect?" And he said, "It's a whole shoot. She may not be able to tell me this and that, but since I'm a baker, I should know what I'm bringing on board. Then when we are done, we'll speak the financial aspect of the work." And I said, "Okay, that's fine. I'm sure a friend that's contacted you, so I know the person, so don't worry, I'm good." So I reached out to the friend again. So the lady has called and she said this and that. I said, "Do you have a shoot?" And all that. So yeah, it's true. And I said, "Don't worry, I'll come through." So the D-Day was in, and then we bought everything, we prep our things, knowing that we are going to bake. And if you're going to bake, it means that more things. And she's not specific about what she wanted, so you have to get a lot of options. Even if I charge her ahead, I may end up going into a lot because since it's something there, it's not like a cake I know the side and I'm selling, but it's a whole project. I have to finish the project so that I can know how much went into the project. Then I can take back my money.
Holy Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed is thee, the Holy be to be canina. But Ida, Ida, always prepare an invoice. Always do an estimate before you go into business, right? But of course, not to say Ida was carried away, but by a beer. How who say, oh, Olivia, yeah, nice person, and I feel so Olivia, yeah, charming, and yeah, they to no Ida not say. On your when you say woman helping woman, it's not there. Only Olivia, kwakwaye. Maybe only Olivia, yeah, not Olivia. On and not discussing payment or no Olivia discussing payments no Olivia Tuanica in good faith and no Ida no acquire.
The chefs were not coming through for her and she was frustrated, so I stepped in. I supported, like I was in the shoot throughout like as if I knew them, and that's me. I'll always help even if I don't know you. I'll just come to because I see you need a help and I'll give it to you. So when the shoot ended finally around 12 a.m. I went to her 12:30 there. So I went to her and I told her that, oh, now that the shoot have ended, we are going home. Can we speak about the financial aspect? She was quiet and I said, can we speak? Is she tired? And she said, oh, she's exhausted.
Neither one can say one or two a day. One hour baking a day and I'm shooting. It's about said Olivia and I are exhausted. I want to meet one a minute.
And truly too, she looked very exhausted. And myself, I was exhausted because we wake up since dawn. My girls were all sleeping on the floor because they were all exhausted. So I said, okay, if she said she's exhausted, what do? We said, well, we can schedule. Then we talk about whatever happened. I said, okay, don't worry. So we work for people sometimes. We go home, they send us our monies. So it's fine. Then I took my girls back. Olivia didn't give me a penny. Not even one Ghana city, not even transport.
Anyway, that's what is a street version. What I say, but you don't do that. You don't do that. Don't take advice from me. Don't take advice from me. It's either extra. Fast forward, and then the some common on that very day, and see say Olivia be trying to say, and also Olivia be trying to say. Omu two common and they share that.
The next day, I didn't hear from her. I felt okay. Maybe she was tired from yesterday. We were all tired. We were all tired. Mika couldn't wake up early. So maybe she's getting up. I can't pressure her. So I had to leave her. She reached out to me because she knows that she's owing me. So she reached out to me.
Omoto command said no. Na dey say o man of Olivia na. Na is Olivia. Send your command see kono. Na is a killer ntua bi ya bebu sa wo.
Metua na mintua.
Now are they?
Metua na mintua. Metua na mintua. Good. I don't know my person meeting.
Of course, I don't know how difficult it was for Ida to see through say kill a Gianna and a wish and Nasa for powers where kill a Gianna and a wish no. You know, but of course, Ida say on the now one is until only Olivia comedian man Olivia friend say on one with polar speech. When in polar speech, I'm and also in the month of April corner. It's the end of polar speech one, and this was in mid-April. And no Ida no, oh yes, see or bakery. I'd say, or ye cake near Diamond Crawford or one Kwala I say, Eja ne shop ne one who could dinner polar speech and I say, and they have videos on social media. A tall brodo ni your mama Olivia no. Because the premise for ono say alcohol polar speech and then they say, only Olivia could do come.
I wasn't at the shop. I was on set. I was at the TV station. When I came, my phone was on silent. I saw missed calls from her. I was like, hey, maybe she's going to pay my money. Let me call her fast. So I called her. And then she was like, oh, she called me because there is plural speech the following day. And she wanted me to come assist her at the plural speech so that we can discuss the previous monetary matters and things. I was like, okay, don't worry. If it's my money, I'll come.
About Nisikana, I came with Olivia Honeymoon. But then Odu Honomono, now Commander Cockatani to say, Olivia needs you here moi, now I done him one, no more tone, your man, nice or no, I done it, Johnny, nice so. A tone, your mamma Olivia to the extent say, or my Nicola need be crack of fat cakes. Eddie by because in go for one or no business and I don't ha, na cake in her.
And at that time too, I had so much work at the shop, thinking that I was just going to be there for some few minutes. I discuss my money, I take and go. So I had to beg my girls to handle my shop orders for me so that I could be there for Olivia till she come. I sold from morning till afternoon. Even that morning, she kept calling me. Ida, they said people are not coming to my stand. and do something about it. So I started even going out.
Olivia and a ton cake ni be cram will be gates and no more be.
Sent in cake. She stood at the entrance and gave the cake to the lady. So people saw her eating it. They came to ask, Ida, we saw someone with your cake. Why are you not selling cake? I said, oh, I didn't know about this prospect.
In nature, no, or no Ida no, and then Kwalani be a free poor speech na seno. Olivia ni na nka sika ho asem. Obisa Olivia sika ho asem. Olivia say wa bre. Ono ankasa Ida no nim say ono ankasa Ida na bre. But o hwe say enoma no be gina ho ton ye. Enoma no ye dede. Enoma no de ani shemu. No Olivia. More or less I say o say wa bre. Okay, obema the benefit of the doubt. Oh coffee you know. That is Olivia can if this is me answer. So one you know find transport.
My things and we're leaving. Then she called me back and took 50 Ghana 3 and was giving it to me. And I was like, what should I do with the money? I was shocked that 50 Ghana 3, me, like, what should I do? And with my girls, I took like 4 girls to go and help her. I have videos of my girls holding Olisto bread selling from my shop at her place. I took them there because I always work with my girls. I have plenty girls, so every day I work with them. Then I said, what should I do? He said, it's for transport. I said, oh, if it's transport, don't worry. There is a vehicle, so I'm good with transport. Thank you. So I didn't touch her 50 Ghana. I didn't even go, no, I couldn't accept it. Because I didn't want it to be like, she has paid me without money. She would say that she has paid me. So I said, no, let's discuss my pay for this job. Because I didn't even know I was going to do such a job from the beginning. I thought she said I would just come and assist her there so that we'll talk about my business. And I realized that that was not the case.
This is where it gets interesting because according to Ida, no, right? Osaso Hobium and Olivia, and then they born Komo. But in Komono, a 10 year from Ono Ida no expecting the payments no to Ono Olivia now or any opening no here Ida no awase. And according to Ida no or missing opening no because of family engagement we are no Ida no. But then o make it up to Olivia.
Left Accra. She even texted me that I should bring some of my friends, that she doesn't have friends to come to her opening. So I should look for friends and bring. And I was, oh, I won't be able to come. So when I came back from wherever I went to, I missed her opening. And my money was with her. And I was, oh, the way she's acting up with me, let me do something small to make her happy. So I made a full cake. I did a cake and I gave her a box of other loaf cakes.
Every single time you know I done or the payments in the baby up in the conversation no Olivia as a sound common. And this time around, also the payments in the conversation in Mubium. After so cause Olivia so be oh madam for my missing opening near dear or more Olivia cake no. Or me so more the payments no come but see to the extent say cake crowd they come Olivia Sade no. Olivia the cake ni be share ni sif mo. Et all cake no.
When I gave her the cake, instantly she tasted and she liked it. When she liked it, the ones in the box, she asked me to arrange it inside her glass there. Instantly, she started selling it. She gave some to people that came over there to taste, and they all liked it. So she started selling it. The next day, she wrote me that the cakes I bought, people liked it. Even that day, I took that cake there and she liked it. When I wanted us to talk about the money, she then switched the topic and told me that we should rather do a collaboration. A collaborative way that the way she loved my cake, she wants her customer to eat such cakes.
And this time around, once again, for the upteeth time, Olivia SSR conversation to say, oh, a person near Ida no, in-house baking, any identity or no Ida no, and we're not common baking in-house. And no Ida no so quiet, minimadia woka but quiet, I go baking.
Okay, that's fine. So I came to bake fast because, of course, she said people like this, so we have to continue the pace. So I came, I baked, I returned it to the place, I gave it to her. After the cakes were sold, I wasn't giving anything. I came the next time to probably collect my money so that I can give them new cakes. Then she told me that, oh, she even wanted us to bake in-house baking. So I shouldn't worry. We should get ready and do the in-house baking to train her on the baking so that we can be baking in-house. If possible, I can even give her one of my daughter to come stay at her place and then be baking my recipes in-house for her. Unfortunately, my daughter too did not want to go. Everything for the practicals, for the baking, for the in-house. I moved to a place, of course, with my girls. We went, we did everything. We baked, even when we were about to bake, not knowing her oven doesn't work. So I ended up baking on fire, on normal gas. We finished around 3 to 4 a.m. When we're done, she cut all the cake, arranged it, sold it, and when I went and asked her for the money, she told me that some of the cake spots. Meanwhile, I followed up to see if people were buying. They were posting it and all that.
No, so Ida, I am sure said that particular in-house baking, and they producing this particular video.
You know, it's going to be a time for eating, right? You can say later. Yes. Imagine when it's time for eating. So, because of the fear of losing the consistency of our eggs, I left one out, and then we are adding it now. So, in case you have overmixed it and our eggs have reduced, then this is helping us understand. You understand? I'm sure you start eating this thing before we done. And we're paid off. Look at cake. This is cake. Ooh, I love. So now we're turning the cakes into buffet. Powder? Yes. Why don't you start with your own milk powder and sugar?
Now, according to no Ida, no, right? Olivia, aqua fan crofo. I say Olivia and the brother and a fan crofono, and you are more free Nigeria a buy. Now, sa in crofone buy no. Now, there's Olivia shape in crofono. Ako Ida honum, another guy says, Uncle for the baby, you are baking.
The girls that were brought are not beautiful enough to fit her aesthetics. So, they should come and learn baking. That's okay. I train everybody in how to bake, so I can't be selective. If you want me to train them, why not? After all, a training, you pay me and I'll train them. Whatever it is, we all know what training means, and they are coming to work for you. So, like, I don't mind. And I told her they can bring them. So I gave her the go ahead. On my birthday, they called me down. Olivia said they should bring me a food basket, and then with the girls. And so we have closed. They can do it the following day.
No, I'm a boy. No Olivia no. A restaurant now will be emu. Unknown to Ida no. Sana Olivia draw lists of recipes and nkofona woko Ida no hono muno munkoko siambra.
This is not what Olivia asked them to come and get from me, and that they have something that they were asked to come and get from me. And my girl was like, "What thing are they being asked to get from me?" Then she opened her bag and brought up a paper. I still have the pictures of the paper till today with Olivia's handwriting, and she has written my master recipes on it, that the girls should focus on getting all those my master recipes and bring it to her within 1 month. And I did not know about it. So my girl also took a picture and said to me, "Ma, look at what Olivia asked the girls to come and do here."
And I don't know if the lawyers will argue that this is tantamount to intellectual property theft.
I wasn't seeing anything. But so that they was like, what does she mean? Because even if he has asked me to do it, I would have done it willingly. So why would you make it happen like as if you are being smart?
It's either try or say girls no, because girls no being naive no, not knowing the na air hustle no. The paper about to say, yeah, anyway, the madam can say ye mesua. So no either the among the girls now, but I say, oh, na down for Olivia, the girls number. If you be on the or chill basics, yeah, then I just massa. Anyway, the madam see mesua day. No, so yeah, madam see me mesua we. On my list of a number, I am mesua. And no, I have say I you upon it. They are call your madam one about. Oh, I felt I bet send a member say in Kusiani idea. Trying, wait, listening to madam list to remind you. It's now also no Ida no. A confronting Olivia. See the Ida tra Olivia a catcher.
So I tested her. I took a picture of the things she gave to the girl. I was like, "Olivia, you told the girls to come and take these recipes from my shop, and you could not tell me. Why didn't you just freely ask me that you giving it to them to come and take it from me as if they are stealing? Like, what is the meaning of that?" And then she was saying that the girls are fools. That if she had given them poison to come and poison me, would the girls come and show me the poison? In front of me, I was like, recipes. They are fools to bring it out. but that's fine.
Now let's not forget, say, Ida Tra, after the first shoot, no, right? After the first shoot, no, Olivia tagging no, I was Snapchat so. I just want to know who you and that will be the Becca channel. It's an Yaji. Do Ida no. No, when they say, oh, maybe Olivia will dream, maybe Emma, but still I'm not expecting payment. Don't take that out of the conversation.
Send me a picture that either Olivia has posted you on Snapchat. And I was like, so how will I see it? Because I don't know anything about Snapchat. And he was like, I should search her name. I searched it, I did not find it. So Uncle Daddy came to my shop himself to come and look for Olivia's page and made me follow her so that I can see my post. So I saw and I commented, I said, oh, thank you for posting me. I just thought, finally, she has remembered me and she wants to give gratitude. And then now we can talk about my money.
Now the long and short of it, or they say can't say payment or no either no in receiving any payment. And to so call one of the Mitch brothers or the assembly 20 or no crown or no either nature almost so panel. It didn't want grow a posting videos on social media so out will say a direct shot at or no either no
told anything. I just did my work and now I want my money. They are telling me that they tagged me. So Kobe told me that he will call Olivia and then he will get back to me. I sat down. The guy never got back to me. I cried, sir, and I called a mutual friend between me and her, Olivia, her best friend, which is the Scado boys, no, those twins, no. I called my friend, who is also a baker, and I told her that, my sister, this is what has happened to me. This is what is going on. Can you please step in for me so that this issue, I don't, me knew be a meko come as much. So when I called her, she said, oh, what they've done is bad. She will call me back. Apparently, she rather went and do plan one with them. And they called me. She called me and Scado people were on the call. And they insulted, like humiliated me. I was broken at a point.
And also, according to Ida, no, with respect to payment, you know, right? Finally, then they say after say Mitch, brother, no, any Olisto, no, I Olivia, no, any omo kakao in asopa no, ebu in interior, you know, and some of my baby say, I can't say na Olivia do na ye chiama, I can't say Olivia do kwa, we are saying in chiama. No, prepare invoice, any more invoice, no, a cover training, no, or yeah, you know. Poyas pitch no the okwe or commercial shoots no and our face so cakes now or deliver your body share see more motor yeah and I said no either no share screenshots of say Olivia say be cry on a restaurant honomo and say or say amount for be GB as dessert be musu tua ho kan ade no into no either no calculating ni na no na e 7,950 cedis Olivia sending momo that is what sending 2,950 cedis I can't outstanding balance of 5,000 cedis.
Finally, let's take note about this. After Nana met them insulted and did all those threats, they then asked me how much Olivia owes me with the works I have done, and I was asking for the pay. And then I gave them this as my bill for. I broke the bill down for them, and I told them this is what I wanted to accept. And then after some minutes, Olivia sent me this amount of money, 2,950 instead of 7,950, and they took me off their social media in terms of no access to Olivia on Snapchat. She deleted everything, our chat, everything, and they went.
It's Amri Dama for Chia. Ida is she had the role killing Chia na kasa and Ida she no forget everybody. Hey, Accra. Oh, your business. I know more in the other. What I say, I know more in the other. Don't always be carried away by numbers and the personality involved. Say, be anybody a kind, anybody a sweet. No, always be clear on your terms. Always be clear on your terms. Ida is clear on her terms. However, no, you can see, say, she's very kind and she has a soft spot, what you say, and definitely she went into something she got carried away, or should I say starstruck? I don't know if that's the right word to use. And currently, no, she feels that she has been exploited by Olivia, whom she initially thought that she was collaborating with in order to get paid for whatever service she renders. And yet, she was paid with a tag, and then 2,950 cedis out of 7,950 cedis that she was looking forward to. @Exp0sed. I don't know what you think about this, but you can share thoughts in the comment section. Magraheb.